Hello my friends and welcome to another episode of Subnautica. Now you might remember a couple of videos ago I was talking about big changes coming to the Subnautica franchise, and by that I mean basically both of the games. And well, over the last couple of months, changes have actually been trickling into these games, and so I figured I would take at least one video here while I'm traveling to kind of just take a look at those and give you a small update on how all of that is going. And yes, I know I'm like months late to some of these, but that's just how we rock around here. So first, I loaded here into Subnautica Experimental. I don't know if that's just me, but I feel like that bar hasn't always been there. Maybe I'm just freaking out. I mean, there's no pingling on it, but still. I don't seem to have any items. No items in the game, what? Maybe I have to play survival? I seriously was not expecting it to be this rough to just show what's new. Okay, something is very seriously wrong here. Now look, I'm not going to say this, but there is a chance all the mods I have installed might have completely bricked everything, so let me try to get rid of those. Okay, I'm just quickly verifying some files. Everything should be good, hopefully. Okay, trying this again. Ah, there we go, that's a little better. Now, when it comes to the changes to the base game, the biggest one is that in the experimental branch of it, which you can access on Steam, you can now open the builder menu, and you might notice a couple of new buildings which are not in the default game. And yeah, you can build these just fine, and these are literally just the Below Zero buildings being brought to Subnautica. Oh, wow, look at that. It comes with stairs and everything. In my opinion, it just makes sense for these buildings to come in, but it's so nice to see it. Oh, look at that. You can put the glass dome on. Oh, that looks so nice. That is really freaking cool, and it's awesome to see that this stuff is getting added. I mean, can you imagine all the different base builds that will be possible with this? Same with the multi-purpose room, by the way. Yeah, I like that new hatch with the stairs as well. That's really cool. You can now add the glass dome. Oh man, that is so cool. I mean, if you really hate walls, you can now have some freaking open multi-purpose rooms. Holy moly. You know, I'm just waiting for the moment when the seatruck gets added, honestly. Now that's pretty much it as far as I'm aware when it comes to the changes to the base game, but now why don't we transition to Below Zero and I can show you some more changes there. Welcome to the frosty world of Below Zero, which has also received some new updates. I mean, first you probably noticed the unstuck button. It is an interesting one. I mean, Subnautica is definitely one of those games where it's not difficult to get stuck, especially if you're not trying, and this button is pretty neat. If you click it, it will say selecting this option will teleport you to the nearest available location. So if you click yes, let's see what happens. I mean, theoretically, you should just leave me where I was. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's a neat little feature. I will have to experiment with it a little bit to see how well it works, but definitely a good addition. Now, the much more interesting one, though, is of course this, the seatruck dock. Now, let's establish a little base here so I can show you what we're talking about. Now, the dock is a massive piece. It really takes some effort to connect. I mean, that is a well-balanced base if I've ever seen one. And this absolutely incredible building does one thing, and that is allow you to dock your seatruck. You can also swim inside, which I think is super cool. And I'm sure there will be some way to break the water collision with this. Also, don't know if you can tell, but it just started really heavily raining, and I'm kind of in the attic recording this, so enjoy the background sounds. Of course, we actually have to try to dock a seatruck in here and head inside. Ooh, look at that, that's so freaking cool. You see the arrows and everything? Okay, let's get in there. Okay, it grabs your vehicle, does a little spin for you. Oh, and it drains the water. Holy moly, look at that. So you can exit the base this way. How? Okay, there's no animation. I was just gonna ask, how exactly is this door opening without everything flooding? Oh, and here you get some camera angles. Okay, now this, it's actually kind of creepy. Imagine you see somebody entering the thing while, you know, you're not in there, but so you can customize it. Well, I made it black. I also love this entry. And you get backed out of there and sent on your merry... Oh my god, that is slick! Okay, now of course, I want to see what this looks like from the outside, so let's kind of try to back in here again. I'm going to free cam, and okay, the truck gets grabbed, there's the water level, and your character hops out. Well, I mean, kind of hops out, I suppose. Now guys, this, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is not the intended Subnautica experience. Maybe if I click unstuck? Yeah, that did not help. That is really... Okay, I may have managed to fix this stuff. Oh, there's even a camera here. That's cool. I don't think I've seen this. This looks like a bit of a work in progress model up here. But I wonder if you're gonna be able to eventually, like, place cameras around the world. How freaking cool would that be? Okay, now let's see this. Okay, seatruck goes back, and there it goes. It gets sent out through the portal, and you can, like, turn it around manually. It's freaking awesome, guys. Love this edition. I mean, it looks kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it works like a freaking charm. Now, that is pretty much, as far as I know, all of the major updates that have come to these two games, and while yes, it might seem kind of slow, you have to remember that they are doing a lot on the back end to make all of this work. Just look at the Subnautica Changes Twitter, which basically daily posts new updates, bug fixes, and changes that are happening in the game, so I assure you, it is being worked on. Now, technically, there are no news about the new game yet. However, Unknown Worlds Entertainment will be announcing their new upcoming game, which is a turn-based sci-fi strategy game, at Gamescom this August. It should be about 4 or 5 days from when this video comes out, when Gamescom is happening. Make sure to tune in to the opening night, and hey, you will be able to find out what their next upcoming game is. I'll definitely be watching, and I'm super curious to find out. Anyways, that's about it for this video, just a bit of a short update on how everything is happening while I'm traveling. Hope you guys are doing great. If you liked the video, maybe consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. All of those would be very much appreciated. And with that, I'm gonna wish you all a beautiful rest of the day, and I'll see you in whatever next video I make. Bye bye.